Alright, a very good morning to all our viewers today. Thank you for joining in again. Today our topic is going to be about the traffic congestion in Malaysia. So we've got all our guests today, starting off with our very important guest, which is Dato Naveen, who is our Transport Minister, followed by the Chief of Traffic Malaysia, Inspector Videndran, and we also got our business magnet CEO of Grab Malaysia, which is Mr. Ranjit. And then we also got our post-traumatic patient who was involved in a very tragic road accident, Mr. Niti, who was able to join us today. So thank you all very much for coming, and we're going to start off with the show. So Inspector, I would like to ask you, what is your opinion? What do you think about the traffic congestion in Malaysia nowadays?
Okay, so what causes is like the traffic congestion is there's a lot of cases like which is one is accidents.
Okay.
Accidents, reckless drivers. Basically, these drivers don't follow the route, and moreover, there are cities which are very crowded, like too crowded. Studies have shown that my teams have calculated that more than 100,000 cars will just pass by and in and out in Kuala Lumpur. So
And these people are all working people, right?
yeah, these are all working people. So basically, when they have to like go back time or they have to get ready to their work, so they will have like a lot of traffic jams and they would be quite late for their work.
So basically, the traffic jams occur mostly during morning and evening. That
Morning and evening
peak
time,
hours.
basically, which is the peak hours.
Yes, okay.
So peak hours would be at 7 to 8 or 9, more than that. Or in the evening, it would be 5 or before 4. I think it's before 4.
Yeah.
So 4 is basically you would see a lot of cars. Like
And that is
peak
where
hours.
most accidents occur during these
Yes.
peak hours, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And another thing is that sometimes like we have built so many roads that we have been deforestating, right? So basically like wild animals would like cross.
Yeah.
So basically they would like hit the car.
That's also a problem, yeah.
That's also a problem.
So this also contributes to accidents, which results in more congestion, right?
Yeah.
The traffic. Yeah, I understand. Thank you so much. Dato, as you've heard, our trauma victim was talking about his experience. What is your opinion, since you are in the ministry, you are the head of the transport ministry, what, on your part, what can you all do to reduce these traffic congestions and also accidents like people like you?
Good morning. As a transport minister, we already prepare for public as a public transport, as a LRT, monorail, bus, and so on. As the first concern, should be used to relieve the effects of the congestion on this, and to have a little or no responsibility for the causing. And second one is promoting or recovering the road system quality of a public good, for public good lah.
Okay, so thank you very much, our Dato Transport Minister. Now moving on to our CEO of our Grab e-hailing service, Mr. Ranjit. What do you think of your business and your Grab e-hailing service? How is it going to help with our traffic congestion?
Basically, the e-hailing service is actually far more affordable and also convenient for the passenger to use compared to the taxi provided by the government.
Okay.
I'm not offend anyone, but sorry to say that they are actually the prices the taxi driver charge on the passenger from the pickup destination is different. But once they at the drop off destination, it's totally different. They charge more.
Overcharging.
They overcharge them, and it's quite frustrating for the passenger. So that's why they are always seeking us. So by that, we as a company who provide the e-hailing service, we are responsible for their safetiness, for the prices, and also their convenience. And we are working hard on that.
So like people like Mr. Niti, would you advise him to take your Grab e-hailing service?
Yes, of course. I'm advising personally as a CEO to take my service, my Grab e-hailing service, because it is, in the case of Niti, it's about safetiness.
Yes.
One day is when he went to the work, it's on the way, you got caught in an accident, right?
Yeah.
So this service actually can solve the problem.
True.
Because he's not going to drive the car or the vehicle. There's someone else. So even though he's tired, he's sick, he's a personal problem, he can just be on his mind. You don't need to be your mind on the road, and there is no way 9.99% of chances to caught in an accident is
very low. Yeah.
very low lah.
True, true. So since your business is so attractive, right? You're saying about all the safety measures and everything. My question to you is, why is that Grab is not booming business yet? Why nobody still uses it? Why isn't it like everywhere? It's supposed to be all over the place, right? Everybody's supposed to know about
It's
it.
a digital era.
Yeah,
It
but-
should be like that, but since it's government, the government is supporting us in a certain way, but most of the time they are not promoting us because they need to be, as a government, I understood that they need to stand behalf of the taxi drivers. So that is why if they have any law, especially made amend for us, it will be just nice lah for us to
Yeah.
grow and blooming in this industry, especially in Malaysia.
So it would be great if the government can help support your business,
Yes,
right?
obviously.
What is your advice to taxi drivers? Would you encourage them to join your business as well?
Yes, we are encouraging them, and most of them are already joining us because the industry of taxi, the government providers, the cab service is facing their downfall. So
Yeah.
they are already changed into their mind to become Grab drivers, and they are left their job. They say that I asked personally with some of the taxi drivers. They say they can make more money out of it, and it's great for their living.
Yeah, so as everyone can see, like Grab, what our CEO is saying is like hitting so many different things with just one stone. So you see, we can reduce traffic congestion, we reduce accidents, we can the drivers get more money. People like Mr. Niti can go to one place to another very safe. So I feel like what you have said is very good. And let's see what our transport minister has to say for this.
The reason we are not supportive for the e-hailing service is because we have to administrate the taxi department as well. But of course, we will support as a Malaysian to the Grab, the local service, and I would like also to encourage people like Mr. Nisti to take a Grab as well. I would also look into the issue of the taxi drivers overcharging the customers, and I ensure the public that the public transport are safest means of the transport available.
So, for your opinion, now moving on back to our good friend here, Mr. Niti. As a public who always uses the common roads every single day, what is your opinion to reduce traffic congestion in Malaysia?
As I always use the road, I'm a typical Malaysian like public road user. Every time from the work, coming to home, okay. Every time my work also finishes on the peak time, it's 4 o'clock, as our police officer say. And at that time, traffic police are not there to clear the traffic. So I think we should need more like traffic police to on duty so that we can reduce the traffic jams faster. And
So you're saying traffic lights are not enough, you need
traffic polices,
traffic lights are not enough. You need traffic police as well.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Carry on, yeah.
And so the traffic jams are always like prolonged every time. So it normally like took about minimum half an hour to clear the traffic jam.
True.
Yeah, so we need more traffic police on field so that we can reduce the traffic congestion and we can reduce accidents also. So it's a terrible thing to manage an accident.
Yeah, you see, so as our friend spoke here, I mean, he understands how it is to be in an accident because he has gone through one. But lucky enough, we've got our head of Malaysian traffic police over here. So, Inspector, you heard what our public said, right?
Yeah.
So, what is your take on this? Since he's complaining, saying that there are not enough, not enough officers on duty.
Okay.
So, like, since you are the head of everyone, what can you do?
Basically, there's like a lot of people who have in my team has been doing this very well.
Yeah, true.
But the thing is, right? They are the most of them are very reckless drivers, which
Yeah.
means
The drivers,
yeah, mostly are youngsters who don't even get their license yet. So, well, whatever we do, we'll see because some of them will speed. So we have our speed cameras over there. So we'll just we get our immediate report, and then we'll just go and chase them. But thing is that they are very reckless, and we're afraid that any other drivers would have been would be affected.
Yeah.
So what we do, we have roadblocks.
Okay.
Basically, you can find them. We can ask their license.
But Inspector, don't you think the roadblocks is going to increase traffic
Yeah.
congestion?
Yeah.
Isn't that's not helping the issue, right?
So basically, what we are doing with the roadblock is, we only will contact this roadblock after the peak hours. So,
Okay.
which means we can like see anyone, like let's say those who are going to Klang from KL to Klang. So we'll put a roadblock over there.
Okay.
So those who are like speeded or those who are like coming over there, we can just like
That's why you all take action,
we'll
right?
take action.
Okay.
Or the other thing is when there's like traffic jams, we'll send in our policemen
Okay.
to manage it. But the thing is, a lot of drivers, when there's like any accidents, they'll just go and come, look at that, go slowly. That's how we're getting a traffic jam.
Correct.
So basically, we're trying our best.
Yes.
But the thing is, drivers are being very irresponsible.
True. So as all of you all know, right, the viewers, I hope you all understand, the main reason for this is actually the drivers themselves, the public. You guys are the one who are causing the roadblocks, the congestion, the accidents. So I believe that the main issue is the public, and you guys are the only one who can solve it. As we all have heard from everyone, our minister is trying his best. Our head of traffic police is also doing his best, sending out troops, sending out everything. Roadblocks are being done. Traffic police are on duty everywhere. Our CEO has created a new app. Public can now access Grab through their smartphones, and everyone is encouraged to take public transport. So I hope you guys enjoyed the show. We all hope that you guys help out in reducing traffic congestion around Malaysia. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Hope you guys liked the show today, and we'll see you guys next week for another show. Thanks to all our guests for coming in today, and see you guys soon. Okay, thank you, Dato. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Okay, thanks, Mr. Niti, for coming.